Alright, you furry little furballs. I'm here to make a deal. A deal with you? Why'd we want to work with you? You have disrespected our people. Whoa, look, all I did was offer you a potion. A regular potion? Who offers a regular potion? Bring us something exotic, you peasant. Okay, well, I feel very much put in my place right now. What on earth could they possibly want? Wait a second. What if... Of course! That's it! Hey, do you guys want this? This is the best thing I've ever seen! Oh my god, I want it! Please, give it to me, you meatbag. Ladies, gentlemen, and monsters of all ages, welcome to a brand new system in Monster Hunter World Iceborne Treasure Hunting. An activity that will have you running around to every end of any given map in order to find little trinkets and goodies left behind by your feline allies in the region. However, it's not as simple as just walking up to the location and picking up the item. No! In order for the treasure to even spawn on the map, you first need to receive a treasure tip. And in order to receive a treasure tip, you need to take advantage of the Pawswapping system, which also requires further unlocking. So today I'll be explaining both the Pawswapping mechanic and how to unlock it, as well as showing you the 10 treasure locations in the Ancient Forest, with the other maps coming soon. So it begins. In order to unlock treasure hunting for a region, you first need to raise your unity with the related tribe to level 6, and for the Ancient Forest, this is the Bug Trappers. You raise your unity with the tribe by using their tail raiders, including either the ones that you can already find on the map, or the ones summoned using the tail raider signal Boa Boa gadget. Once you have reached unity level 6, you will see a new symbol on your map over the home of the map's tribe. This is the icon for Pawswap, and surprisingly actually lets you fast travel to it. Once there, the Pawswap mechanic is exactly how your treasure hunting adventure takes off. We have liftoff. Going through your item pouch, you can choose to offer an item to the group of 3 Lineans in front of you. They will react to the item you choose, and you can either trade the item with one of them, or you can back out and choose a new item. Every single item that you could possibly have seems to have the potential to receive a positive reaction. However, items that have proven particularly successful are traps, meat, and things that are crafted using mushrooms, such as mega barrel bombs, max potions, farcasters, and stuff like that. The Lineans' reactions will vary from distant and totally disinterested to literally grabbing at the air trying to force pull the item out of your hands. Unsurprisingly, those are the types of trades that you want to look for. In return for your item of choice, the Linean will give you an item that they consider valuable, which in my experience have varied all the way from a simple blue mushroom up to literally a downy crake. This little dude was storing a bird in his back pocket. One of the items that they can give you is also a snack unique to their own tribe. This item is generally something the other tribes will value. On top of that, the item that you receive back, if you give an item to the Linean who wants it so bad it looks like they might wet themselves, then you have a chance of getting a tip towards the location of a treasure. The chances of getting these are extremely high at first, but drop pretty hard after your 3rd treasure for the region, meaning you'll probably be getting nice and cozy with the Pawswapping system before all is said and done. You can Pawswap 3 times per expedition or quest, and you cannot hold more than 1 incomplete treasure tip at a time. So if you get a treasure tip on your first swap of the expedition, you should absolutely go and find the treasure before coming back to do the rest of your swapping.
That's a shame.
As for the treasures themselves, they are items of varying quality, most just items or drops from monsters, and the occasional painting for your bedroom. There are 10 of these treasures on each map. The first 3 treasures on a map will have only one destination. Treasures 4 to 7 will have a second step along the way where you stop for an extra hint, and treasures 8 to 10 have 3 steps in total before you receive the treasure itself, and you absolutely have to stop at every hint along the way. As I mentioned before, the treasure simply won't spawn in otherwise.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
On to the specific treasure locations in the Ancient Forest. Breezing through this as efficiently as possible, treasure number 1 is located along the north wall of Area 5 in this nice little spot over here. Treasure number 2 is right beside this Vigor Wasp in the Pookie Pookie nest in Area 6. Treasure number 3 is beside the tree that you can knock over for a vine trap in Area 4. Treasure number 4 is the first one with multiple parts. The initial tip leads you to this upper section of Area 6, right beside these wall painting-y things, where you'll find a hint that leads you to the Kulu Yaku sleep spot inside of this flashbug-infested tree in Area 7. Treasure number 5 will first bring you over to this little overhang above the Great Jagras Cave in Area 2, which then leads you to Area 9 up the side of the ridge from the Paratoads. Treasure number 6 starts just up the way from the last one in this log at the southern wall of Area 8, before bringing you to this little raised bony platform in this cave in the tunnels of Area 10. Treasure number 7 brings you first to this extra hint in the mushroom colony just a little bit south of the camp in Area 11, with the treasure itself being just a little bit further south along the path behind find a patch of honey. Treasure number 8 is where we start getting the longer journeys, but hey, if you made it this far, you can probably make it to the finish line, right? The first extra hint location is in a pile of dung right beside the giant vigor wasp at the bottom of Area 13. The second extra hint is behind the dam by the Rathalos nest in Area 16, and the treasure itself is right beside a little bait bug in this little cave behind a little waterfall at the southern section of Area 11. Treasure number 9's first extra hint is down the slope of Area 16, right beside some Linnean paintings, with a second extra hint directly west of where you found treasure 8 in Area 11. However, you will have to jump down from the little bridge above it to reach this location. The treasure itself is where you would least expect it, about 30 feet to the left of Camp 1. In fact, my Pelico, who was set to not even follow me around, was yelling about treasure when I simply walked into the camp itself. The final treasure starts off by sending you to the giant vigor wasp at the bottom of Area 13, again, which you actually have to pop in order to spawn this hint itself. The hint in question leads you onwards to this nitrous room in a little offset cave in the west side of Area 11, which gives you your final hint and sends you just a little bit north of that to Area 12, where your final treasure awaits you on the top of the environmental trap droppable boulder, which is an absolutely awesome place to cap it all off. Alright everyone, I've been Cotton Dinosaur, and this has been the Ancient Forest Treasure Hunting Guide with a touch of an explanation of the paw-swapping system itself. Like if you liked the video, subscribe for more, and please, for the love of all that is pink, be nice to that poor giant vigor wasp you just totally emasculated in search of material gain. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet. This is the brand new outro to tell you all the things that you do that we love, so let's start with something simple and say, oh, we love your eyes. When they're watching us play video games, when we make a bunch of jokes that are kinda lame, or when they gaze upon our failures as we try to kill the monsters or important news about the Kingdom Animalia. Rage, Cotton, and Hollow are all here, talking about the things you want to hear, so if you want to be the first to hear, like and subscribe and the bell and we'll cheer. Some of you are patrons even though we are all the noobs and you're the pros. There's nothing we can do to thank you. No, really, there's nothing we could possibly do. Goodbye.